Hello everyone and welcome back to our latest episode of Nucleus Office Talks by MasterMind 2023, Decoding the Value of Experience. I'm your host Shivani Lorai, and today we are going to engage into a conversation on digital automation, leading to building a better customer experience through sustainability-driven approach. Improving customer satisfaction is critical and a catalyst for consumer experience initiatives. With the utility sector and the customer's energy management both evolving rapidly, the ability for utilities to add value to the customer experience is now more important than ever. Companies need to encourage an active discourse with its customers and dig deeper into their responses to uncover their true expectations. Leading utility brands know it has now become imperative to focus on the consumer experience and are turning their attention on ROX so that their customers can deliver a superior economic performance. To help us better understand the topic, we have amongst us one of the eminent names in the utility sector, Mr. Anil Chaudhry, Zone President and Managing Director of Schneider Electric, a multinational company that specializes in digital automation and energy management. Determined to set up new benchmarks for the usage of innovative techniques to provide world-class services to its customers, Mr. Chaudhry has over 3 decades of experience with a focus on infrastructure development, climate change, access to energy, and skill development. A strong votary of the usage of technology and smart grid initiatives, he brings with him extensive learning of digitization of the power sector. He is the recipient of highest French civilian distinction, Chevalier de la Légion d'honneur, in recognition of his significant contributions towards strengthening Indo-French economic relations. Mr. Chaudhry is extremely passionate towards promoting diversity and inclusion and is a member of Women Advisory Board at Schneider Electric. Mr. Chaudhry, welcome to the show, and it is a pleasure to have you here with us today. Let's go and meet him and see what he has to say today. What a delight that we have Mr. Anil Chaudhry, Zone President and Managing Director for Schneider Electric India. Thank you so much, Mr. Chaudhry, for making it here.
Hello, Shivani. How are you?
Very well, very well. Thank you so much. I know you're short on time and you've got a flight to catch as usual. So I'll come straight to the point. You've been very instrumental in leading Schneider Electric to a trajectory growth. I just wanted to ask you, what are the key drivers for this consistent progress and growth? And when it comes to customers and partners, what are your key metrics?
Thank you, Shivani. This is very important. First of all, Schneider Electric, we believe progress and sustainability can coexist.
Yes.
With the objective which we have set for ourselves, our mission is life is on.
Yes.
And electrification and digital are accelerating this progress and sustainability equation. We have been in India for more than 60 years now. 2023, we celebrate our 60 years presence.
Many congratulations.
Thank you. And very proud to say that, we have been partnering with India for its growth story in different phases of the journey of the country. And we are also, today when we are talking that we had the last 10 years accelerated growth, both organic and inorganic.
Okay.
We are almost 35,000 people in India, the third largest market for the group. We have 33 factories in India. 2 of them are smart. One DC is a smart factory, and this is one of the very important aspects of our offering and building the infrastructure in the country to create smart infrastructure. And we are today one of the 4 hubs of global Schneider Electric in India.
Wow.
And I think in this whole thing, we are very pleased that customers have been, expressing their interest in our technologies, in our solutions, in our products, in our services, and the trust in our team to deliver their projects. And of late, we have customers in the public sector, in the private sector, largest business houses in the country. They use our technologies to deliver to their end customers their products and solutions. And all these solutions are based on philosophy of bringing technology with digitization and electricity to be providing more sustainable solutions with the environment and climate in aspect.
Wow.
We have launched our Green Yoda initiative last year. This is an initiative which is aimed to bring corporates, individual institutes to commit for sustainability and climate actions. And we have 10 million in less than 1 year. We have more than 10 million institutions, people, individuals, organizations who have joined on this mission.
Wow.
And this is going to play a very important role in country's mission toward net zero as well. And this is the way we look at India as one of our largest market, very important market. India is a hub for us for manufacturing, for India, India for global. India is a hub for us for talent. And India is a hub for us for technology and innovation development.
Wow. Fantastic. So this is extremely impressive. But just taking a cue from what you just said, and there is just, you've made India the third largest hub.
The largest country.
Third largest country in the group. You have this whole mission towards a green India that you're contributing to. I wanted to understand, what is it that you do inside the company to ensure that your teams are all aligned towards this large objective, and what made your team become one of the most productive, most dependable, and you used a very critical word called trust. How have you inculcated that culture within your company?
You said it very importantly, it's about culture.
Yes.
The culture is based on, first, the customer centricity. This is one of our values.
Yes.
So everything which we do in terms of the business is around our customers, delivered by our team, with a trust charter, which is all about how our people provide the cybersecurity-based solutions, how we focus on the safety, how we focus on the quality, how we focus on the ethics with which we do business.
Beautiful.
So all this is what is, the society, the customers, the individuals, the institutions, and all our, stakeholders, they look at us. And we are very proud to say that we do all our business without following the values of our trust charter.
Beautiful.
Most importantly, I think our solutions, which we are today developing, is while these are providing, the solutions of solving the technical production and infrastructure development, infrastructure management, energy management, automation activities for the customers.
Yeah.
But all those solutions are based on with a very important initiative of sustainability and energy efficiency, which affects the climate change positively as well.
All I can understand and say is that there is a lot of transparency between you and your customers. As you said, all the data is available on cloud for everybody. It's very accessible for everyone. And that must reflect back into how you are with your teams, and that culture when you started speaking is about transparency, openness, and to talk about that we're not just green outside, in terms of how we are implementing our solutions for our customers, but it's implemented internally as well.
Yeah.
Perfect, beautiful. Why don't we go inside? And there's another beautiful location, relatively green, maybe not as as green as yours, and take a conversation there.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. Chaudhry, we know that the pandemic has pushed the entire world towards digitization, and your sector but of course, had to adapt to this new digitization or new way of working. And Schneider Electric, of course, has done a fabulous job towards it. I just wanted to ask you is that how is Schneider using digitization to delight its customers? Because there's, of course, lesser human connect. And how are you using that to improve your ROX or return on experience?
Oh, thank you, Shivani. I think that's very important you said, because for sure digitization has been at the core of our strategy.
Yeah.
But COVID and pandemic has accelerated that journey. And we have seen that customer experience has always remained at the core of our strategy and what we do with customers. In COVID, it was a quick transformation to connect with customer digitally. More and more untouched or non-touch processes to be adopted. And this is where it was for customers and also the employees. So the customer experience and employee experience has to be married together so that business continuity can be maintained. By being in the business, we are committed to ensuring the great customer experience, and that's where we started.
Beautiful. So, what I'm hearing from you is with the help of digitization, one is you're, of course, enhancing, not only cutting down the time and enhancing your overall customer experience, because, he's getting his services, done on time, not just on time, but you're exceeding his expectations, right? That's number one. And second is you're increasing on the employee front. You're increasing his efficiency. So he has the satisfaction of closing more deals, to be able to increase his speed and his efficiency and productivity in terms of delivering a superior service to his end customer. So I think that's a very smart move, and it's pandemic proof. Is what
Yeah, you're right.
is what I can understand. Lovely. Why don't we sit down somewhere and take this conversation further?
Sure.
Mr. Chaudhry, we spoke a lot about your initiatives to a more environmentally sustainable economy. We spoke about how you're working with your employees towards a digitization solution for your customers. We spoke about how you have created personas for a customized solution. All of these put together is exactly what today's customer needs, and is exactly the recipe that is required to stay ahead of your game. I would want you to share some lessons that businesses can learn from you to deliver higher return on experience, keeping all of these in mind, or if you have something else. And in between, we had a private chat as well. Would you want to share that with us?
No, thank you, Shivani. I think you're right. You said, I think in the past, the biggest focus for corporates was return on financial investments.
Yes.
Right? That's
ROI.
One of the parameters is still there, but too large. I think in the new world, return on customer experience, or X as we call it, is very, very important.
Yeah.
Take a point, because a satisfied customer brings you a repeat order,
Yes.
which comes at a very low cost of acquiring a customer.
Yes.
There's a cost to acquire a customer, and then you do business, and then there's a certain amount of profit.
Yes. Yeah.
And there's a business which you get from a very satisfied customer, and that comes with probably a better, profitability and margin, because you are not spending the cost to acquire.
Yes. Yes.
So I think that's why customer experience becomes core of the business.
Slightly on a tangent, I remember during our conversation, you mentioned that you have 33 factories, and I know you have a lot of offices across the country. And fair enough, because the amount of and the profile of customers that you have, you will need offices at different locations. What does it take for you to decide on a certain location to build your office? keeping the customer and your employees in mind. So what are those few factors?
No, of course, I think for when you have this kind of decision to be taken, there's a team which works on that. There are different criteria we have set. But today we are in 500 cities. So I will say we are almost covering
everywhere
the customers are, and we are offering them. And in terms of, the present, we are following what we call as hybrid working environment. So our office's needs are also evolved with respect to that hybrid working. We let our employees choose the days they want to work from office or the days they want to work from home, and that's in consultation with their manager.
Yes.
There are certain rules and responsibilities which work. Of course, factories workers cannot work from that.
Yeah.
We are defined on with.
So we've spoken a lot about work and your customers, your employees, and clearly it comes out in the way you speak. You're very passionate about what you do. Help our audiences know who Anil Chaudhry is. What motivates you in life?
It's 40 years I'm in the industry, and I've been having my career in India as well as with my principals in France or some other countries, almost divided. There are 2-3 fundamental things which I tell my colleagues what Anil Chaudhry is. First, you have to earn the trust of your stakeholders.
Beautiful.
Right? And it takes time.
Oh, 100%.
It is definitely something which you have to ensure and deliver to your customer, that you are not only a fair weather friend, you are standing with them in all times of their project stages.
Yes.
Thing which keeps me motivated and going and passionate about is talking to people. Business is all about people. I talk to my employees, I talk to my partners, I talk to my customers.
Yeah.
I talk to leaders in the countries which are decision makers.
That's the best.
Keep them also fully aware of what the technology can help them to, make their own vision realize in their own areas of expertise and all. I'm passionate about, cricket.
Yes.
I whenever I get the chance, I watch our Blues playing.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chaudhry. This has been an absolutely delightful conversation, and so much we've learned today from you. And I did not know that the match that you just mentioned was totally carbon neutral. So thank you for that information. We'll definitely keep that. And thanks once again.
Thank you, Shivani.
Yes,
thank you very much for your time.
Yes, thank you.
Nice interacting with you and meeting you.
Yes, thanks. Thank you. Thank you so much. There is no doubt that customer experience ranks paramount in this fast-paced world. Leading brands in the world are acknowledging the impact of return on experience and adapting to creating an innovative customer experience to build better engagement strategies for the future. Thank you, Mr. Chaudhry, for your insights today. This has been Nucleus Office Talks by MasterMind 2023, Decoding the Value of Experience.